Hey everybody, it's Nate, Two Shades Darker. Just checking in with you on this Monday. It's really beautiful outside, but we're gonna get 2 shades darker in here. Dun dun dun. Now, seriously, there's some really dark stuff happening in the world. One of those things is Ukraine. Another one of those things is human trafficking. And I want to get into both of those today. So, we're going to talk about Ukraine first because I think it's the most prescient and important information and topic to talk about. Vladimir Putin has decided to continue his unwarranted assault on this poor country. He has now started using hypersonic weapons, which are wild, and apparently we don't have, apparently. I mean, I don't know if that's the truth. Maybe somebody does. Comment down below if you're a secret NSA spy and you know if we have amazing, cool stuff. But I don't think we do. China has them, Russia has them. I mean, it's the Concorde of missiles. It's terrifying. And it didn't need to be used. He's just busting stuff out to do it. It's like you're in a fist fight, and after you've beaten the guy to a pulp, you're just stomping on his head afterwards anyway. It's a coward move, it's a punk move, it's a bitch move, and that is who we're dealing with. A big bully boy who is used to wedging his way and swirling his way into the world. This is sick. I don't know what to do, and I freaking am sickened when I see the footage of this stuff. There's a lot of misinformation, but the one thing that is totally clear is that he is killing innocent people. They are intentionally targeting civilians. They are intentionally targeting places where people are hiding, refugees are hiding, children, women. It's not bombs and guns there. You're bombing a church with people in it trying not to die. You're sick. I'm sure you'll use chemical weapons next. People use the word Hitler when describing him. We haven't gotten to Hitler numbers, but we have gotten to the same type of unwarranted, random abuse of power and hatred of people and murder of people. I'm sure he'll do concentration camps. I'm sure it'll be the same deal. He's an evil person. I don't know what we should do. China says, or as we like to call them, China. They say they are not helping Russia. They're also not helping Russia. They're not helping us. So that puts everybody in a weird position because we said we'll sanction China, yada yada, but we'll just stop buying their crappy, cheap Chinese products, which is what we generally live off of, which will only increase the prices we are paying, which we are already paying a lot for. I mean, be prepared, everybody, for wild inflation, wild prices in food, even if you can find some of it. Gas to continue to go up. That kind of stuff is going to happen. I mean, I bought a boat thinking this summer will be different and we don't have to take the kids to like Dorney Park or Disney and we'll save some money and we can just fill the tank up and rock on the river or the lake all day, you know, and it'll be great. Barbecue, yada yada. Well, now it'll be $200 or more to fill up the boat, and the steaks we were going to barbecue might not exist. And not because of global warming, because of a different kind of global warming, the kind that comes from bombs. We need to chill out. We got to figure this out. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, I would love to say we should go in there and just fucking knock this dude up. But it doesn't work like that in this situation. When you're dealing head up with a person with either greater or the same capability as you, you're going to end up with huge casualties to the point where both systems might be destroyed. You know, I mean, and I was driving home from work today looking up, just think it's a beautiful day, looking up in the sky, not paying attention to the road, and thinking, what if, like I saw a nuclear explosion right now, what if a rocket, I mean, obviously that would be it, but, wow. Couldn't call your kids, probably there would be no cell service, you'd be, you know, this is if you're far enough away from the blast to not be Toxic Avenger. This is bad. And people who say they have the solution, you hear everybody talking. I mean, the news is constant. It is tick, 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 Russia this, Russia that, Ukraine this, Ukraine that. And on the same page, from the same source, you'll have facts that are different. And you can't even understand, like, what's the truth? Did this guy fly the ghost jet? Were these people really taunting Russians with a grenade? Were, are they really defeating them? Is Putin really using these cool weapons as last ditch effort? I mean, I doubt that. I don't think he needs a last ditch effort. I think he has plenty of stuff up his sleeve that he could use to harm people still, which he will continue to do. I think he just tested this to use it in a real life scenario because he can, like it's Call of Duty. It's bad. It's bad. So they better crank up the Hague because they're going to have some people to prosecute. I mean, this is bad. If we all make it out. I mean, this is one of those things where it's not like we're talking about someone just marching through and taking everything, because that's not a thing. You're not going to just literally, high step your way all the way through the whole globe. But with these nuclear weapons, I mean, they launch one, everybody's detection goes off. We launch one, China launching, you got North Korea attempting to, but they'll still try because they're creeps. I mean, how many millions and millions of people are dead, and how much scorched earth and irreparable damage will be done to the planet? I mean, we live in Fallout 3, the video game. It's weird to even be talking about. And as a parent, I'm actually scared to talk to the kids about it. I mention it here and there so I can see like where their brain is at. But I don't want to tell them how scary it actually is. Because it's scary. But speaking of telling children scary things that you don't want to tell them, let's talk about human trafficking. Let's tie this in with Ukraine. Let's not even talk about the U.S. numbers, which are astronomical. What is going to happen to all of these displaced people in Ukraine? What's going to happen to the babies and the mothers and fathers and whoever else who are now in extremely vulnerable positions? Oh, I'll take you in. Then you're living there and horror movie ensues. I mean, it's like $150 billion industry or something like that, if you can call it an industry. I mean, that's sickening. And this only goes up to 2017. But we're talking, those numbers can't be real. Every number is different, and you see, that's the key. Every number is different. I just saw 6 numbers totally different. All I know is they are all disgusting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some numbers behind me or in front of me or around me, and you can read them for yourself as I'm yapping on. But the human trafficking problem is a people problem, and it does tie to this Russia-Ukraine thing. We cannot keep our hands to ourselves. We cannot follow the rules. We do not know when enough is enough. We do not care about our fellow person. And that is the problem. Because who the hell would let somebody be human trafficked? I cry when I watch Law & Order SVU. It pisses me off so much. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. We really have to get back together as humans. And then we could care about each other in our own culture, and I don't mean black and white, I mean like in our neighborhood, in our community, and I don't mean black and white. Be quiet, puppy. I mean regular life. If I see something, I should say something. I don't mean call the police on somebody, but if I see something that I even think is super suspicious, stop being a pussy. Say something, and then be wrong. It's okay. You can be wrong. So sorry, I'm sorry. So sorry. But it's better than someone getting kidnapped, hurt. You see somebody being stuffed in a car, but you're just like, it's New York. Or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. See a kid wandering alone. Oh, I won't go do anything. I don't want people to think I'm a pedophile, so I'll just leave him alone. Well, the kid's lost. Who cares if someone thinks you're a pedophile? You're not. Hopefully. Go help the child. And if somebody thinks you are, that's fine. Who gives a shit? At least you got the kid back to the parents. We've lost our way. We all watch the TV, listen to our phones and podcasts and blah, blah, blah. Guilty. And we think that that makes us righteous. You can type some shit. How about we go out, and I don't mean protest, but I mean in your daily life, apply what you would want applied to yourself. There'd be a lot less human trafficking because the word human is involved. We treat pigs better, meat, weapons, gold, diamonds. Sickening. Sickening. The numbers around me are sickening. I mean, pop your phone up if you dare in your own area. Type in your area code on that little pedophile finder website. You know what I'm talking about. We've all done it once or twice. And prepare to throw up and look at everyone in your neighborhood differently. We got to band together. Love your family. Hang out with your friends. Help your neighbors. Think about ways you can help others. Get creative. Do something. Go to work. Motivate. Complete a goal. And while you're doing it, keep it 2 shades darker. I mean, please.